Okay, this is what we're going to be making today. This beautiful mac and cheese, but with a difference. There's 6 different vegetables in this, so quite a healthy mac and cheese, really. Right, let's get cooking. Right, this probably looks quite busy, really, for mac and cheese. I've got, for the cheese component, some Edam cheese, which is a low-fat cheese, and I've also got some parmesan to give it the flavour. And then the vegetables in our mac and cheese. We've got some garlic, some onion, leek, yellow capsicum. I've got some mixed vegetables there, some green beans, and some mushrooms. And I'm going to make this a kind of a lighter sauce, so this will be quite a healthy mac and cheese if you fancy mac and cheese, but you don't want that whole heavy thing and lots of carbs. Then this is a lighter version, but still with that flavour. So come on, let's get cooking. I'm going to prepare these vegetables, and then we're going to make the sauce, but not the way you'd think. Right, now some of these vegetables we're going to cook first. I'm going to fry our onion, garlic, and mushroom, leeks, and yellow capsicum in around about 50 grams of butter. Right, firstly, in with our 50 grams of butter. Now that's melted, in with our onions. Now this is going to be a kind of bechamel sauce made around the ingredients, so I'm going to put the leeks, mushrooms, garlic and capsicum in once those onions have softened a bit. Then we'll put our flour and milk and cheese in to form the sauce. Then we're going to add the frozen ingredients, which are the mixed vegetables and the green beans. Well, that's all a bit aggressive in there, so hopefully I'll turn the stove down now, but also with the addition of these ingredients that should calm everything. Right, give this about maybe 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll add some flour and milk. I'm getting some browning going on there, so I think we'll add a touch of oil to stop that butter from burning. There we go. Right, I've just taken that off the heat. We're now going to add 5 tablespoons of flour, there we go, and we'll stir that in. Meanwhile, over there in the far corner we've got our boiling water, which is about to get the pasta. And we'll just put a fork through that every now and again in the early stages to stop it from sticking. Now that flour is stirred through, I'll turn the heat back on. I just want to cook it a bit so that I don't end up with a floury flavour or texture. Give that about 2 minutes and then we'll put the milk in. Right, that's our milk. We're just going to stir that through and then we'll add our cheeses. Right, now in with cheese. As you can see, that's bubbling away, so this cheese will melt nicely. Right, we're just going to add a little bit of salt, just a small grind, and some black pepper as well, and then we'll give it a tasting. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Take a little, now that's going to be quite hot. That's going to need more salt. So this is where you should be doing your seasoning, right at this point. Okay, let's add the rest of our frozen vegetables and our green beans, and by then, once those have warmed up, our pasta will be ready to add to that too. Now before we add our pasta, let's pop in a nice little dollop of parmesan, and we're also going to put on another layer of this on the top before we bake it. Right, we've just drained the pasta, so we'll pop that in. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Okay, let's get that into our baking dish. That's in our baking dish. We're just going to sprinkle some parmesan, and then it's into the oven to bake for around about 10 minutes at 180 degrees, or for really pedantic friends that you've got, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Right, I'm going to sprinkle that with a little bit of paprika as well, and then into the oven. Right, there you go. There it is. Straight out of the oven. And it's still bubbling. Right, I'm gonna I'm gonna get this out onto a plate and we'll see how long it lasts. Right, I think we better have a taste. I'm gonna have a little bit of this with some mushroom. Right. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, look, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. A real easy one to make at home, and an all-time family favourite, I must say. This is vegetarian. You can add chicken to it if you want to, but for me this is my vegetarian meal that I enjoy. So give it a go. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next recipe. Bye bye.